Wee. Oh, the game's loud for me. Hold on. Is it loud for you? Yeah, it doesn't look loud for you. Alright. Stella sloppa time. Oop. I hate the fact that when I alt tab, it just kills the sound completely. No other game I have does that. Well, no other game I think I played on here does that. What is she yapping about? Alright. Let me see real quick. Can I do more polls? Never checked. I already got her. I had to spark. Yep. I don't have enough for this. Oh, I don't even have enough for that. Unlucky. Okay. Oh, I can do this though. Let's do this. Hello, pancake. Add so homo. Yep. Oh man, the classic. Actually, not really the classic. Oh, we got a new thing though. Wait, that's different. Oh, this is good for. What flavor is this? Okay. It's light. Nice. Not bad. I've had worse. Okay. We definitely need to save more blues. Alright. What's next? Story. I don't really have much setup on this, do I? I don't have PvP to do or anything. That's the thing, is Blue Archive, I have such a routine going for that. How is this going? We didn't get that far, I recall, because we did all the routes right here. Don't know why we did all of it, but actually, no, we didn't even do all of it. We still have this one, it looks like. So if I recall, we're gonna do another third of the story, and then we will do the last one probably tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow, and then maybe Peroro the day after tomorrow. Third stage for event stage is hella cracked. But for this? Or which one? For this? Let me see. Battle stage. These? Or which one you mean specifically? Because honestly, I haven't gotten good enough. What's it called? I haven't done good enough ascensions to be able to do these at all yet, Lamel. I could probably, but I definitely need a top secret. Yeah. The problem with top secret is whoops. I'm gonna try that, but I don't have enough good ascensions yet because I never do them. Let's see. Whoops. I was gonna check. Okay. Yeah, records. I mean, that's what I mean. Yeah, my records aren't that good. I haven't touched this in a while. What is this? I don't even remember what this is. I was just looking at. Okay, I don't particularly care. Yeah, look, I haven't even done one all week. I should do them more. It's just they are kind of the biggest time wasters to me. I low-key, like, don't play this game anymore. I will stay with the story, though. Alright, let's go back to this. Marketing department. Okay, yeah, who are we with again? We're with we're gonna find Iris and what's her name? Oh, and Amber. I just like how they have English names. I remember Amber is Kohaku. That's it. What was Iris's name in Japanese? I don't remember. United we stand. Shatter records. Boost performance. Oh, they talking about Seaman X. Profits await. Oh, definitely not then. Profits await. Oh man, she's into it. Whoa. I quite like this. Quite nice. Oops. Hey intern, why so quiet? This is a pep rally. Don't be shy. Shout with a team. Let it out. Let me hear you. Come on, ready? Oh, that's not good for her. Boost performance. I can't hear you from the top. On my count. 3, 2, 1, shout. Hey, are you okay? My chest, it feels tight. Can you help me get to the infirmary? Oh man. You again, make it quick. Don't fall behind on your quota. Ah, yes, the work culture. You intern, go give her a hand. Yeah, you drop her off and get straight back here. Right away. Take a right up ahead. But the infirmary's on the left. Yeah, no shit, she was lying. Huh? A rookie who actually knows where the infirmary is pretty sharp. I scouted it out. Scouted, don't tell me you were hunting for a nap spot too. Oh, genius. Oh, yes, genius. A nap spot? She just has a fucking like, I don't even know what to call it. I guess a little bed. What are these called? Not quite a hammock, but I'm gonna just call it a hammock. Just in the middle of the fucking park, I guess. Here we are, my personal infirmary. A bed in the, I guess I'll say bed. In the greenhouse? It's in the greenhouse? Why the greenhouse? Wouldn't that be hot and humid? Wait, are you feeling okay? Ooh, made it. Thanks for the help. Alright, as a thank you for letting me kidnap you, want to take a nap too, intern? No, thanks. I need to get back to work. What's the rush? Those pep rallies never wrap up in under 2 hours. What the fuck? So either nap here or get brainwashed back there for 2 hours. Take your pick. Oh, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm Nix. I've been in marketing at United Harvest for 4 years now. That makes me your senior technically. You're Mina's new hire, right? 4 years and you take naps at work, kind of based. That's probably why you're not fired yet. You have tenure or something. Yes, I'm Amber. Amber Hun, nice to meet you. By the way, let me guess, you're not exactly a people person, are you? Makes you say that. You look pretty uncomfortable back there, so I dragged you out. Hope I didn't make things worse for you. So thank you. I'm just really bad with those kinds of situations. Glad to hear it. I actually used to be Mina's senior when we were on the same team. Looking out for her rookie is the least I can do. Anyway, you're welcome in this greenhouse whenever. Just give me a shout before dropping by, okay? Could we maybe... Stop hardlink IDs? You got it. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Nix. Don't force the title thing, it feels weird. Nix is fine. Okay. Honestly, I'm terrible face to face. Never know how to act or where the boundaries are with people IRL. See, I'm like that too, and until I figure out the secret, guys. People's boundaries, they kind of don't matter. Like, obviously there's limits, right? But if you push someone's boundaries, it's their responsibility to just be like, hey, don't, and then you go, okay, and then that's it. You don't really need, like, if someone like gets like really crashes out at you for like no reason, that's on them, really. Like, obviously there are like some limits to it, but don't worry about making people mad. I fella by day, extreme racist by night. I'm extreme racist by day and by night, sir. Okay, not really. I did watch a funny video earlier today that was, I wish I could say the title, but it's interesting how the YouTube algorithm sends these towards me. But yeah. Anyway, I was seriously freaking out during that pep rally just now. Thank God you dragged me out. I feel like I could finally breathe. Glad I could help. You're pretty quick with your thumbs. That's true. She's using the fucking, like, they have flip phones, so she's using like the number pad for typing. That's crazy. How does that work with like Japanese though? How do they have their characters for number pads? I've always wondered. Well, actually, I haven't always wondered. I now wonder. Because it makes sense. Like now, you just type in like Romaji and it just like you kind of like click tab for whatever kanji you're using, and it kind of autocorrects it pretty well. Not that I use it too often. I don't know the language well enough, but I use it when I need to search for stuff in Japanese, especially like using Japanese sites for Blue Archive. Really sure flip phones, Japan has their own Japanese keyboards. Yeah, but oh no, I know how it works. Okay, because there's a separate Japanese keyboard and on like iPhones that have that like the. It's just the hiragana thing. Yeah, and then it still does the kanji autocorrect thing, I would assume. That makes sense. Okay. That's interesting. I just live on my phone. Average Gen Alpha. It's easier to be honest when I don't have to look someone in the eye. My fingers kind of fly on their own. So to be fair, if that's the case, she probably types way faster than, like, if you were to use a normal flip phone with just the numbers, like... Unless it's one of those ones that has all, like, the entire keyboard, but I doubt it because it's the vertical one I assume she has. Yeah, she has a vertical flip phone right here. I doubt it's one of those diagonal ones. But the vertical flip one is pretty good for Japanese if I think about how that keyboard layout would be. Also, are we going to get in trouble for skipping work? And the way I think, like the way it seems is you just press. It's essentially they have a different thing for each starting. It honestly, wait, is it much better? Maybe it isn't. You know, I'd have to see it. I actually don't think it would be that much better now that I think about it, but I could be wrong. Also, are we gonna get in trouble for skipping work? No sweat it. All the grunt work flows down to the newbies like you and regulars like me anyway. True. We can deal with the pile when it actually hits our desks. That's, you know, that is the one thing I dislike sometimes with the work, is that sometimes you just don't have any work and sometimes you have too much work. But days you have too much work, you have to do it you have to do it as quickly as if you had too little, and on days you have too little, you have to do it as quickly as if you have too much. You can't look like you're not working if you don't have work. It's dumb. And you get paid the same either way, which makes sense. I get it, but I would, honestly, this is why I would prefer to have a remote job, because I would kind of take it how it is. If I have a ton of work, I would do it. If I don't have a ton of work, I will do it, and I'll just get... Salary pay with remote work sounds like the ideal way for me to work, because I would get it done and then it would be done. Yeah. There is plenty of autism to type ridiculously fast on flip phones compared to myself who can type like running on flip phones. I need the full QWERTY keyboard in order to type it. If I use like the number like where you have to type like, I don't know, C is just 3 1 or 3 2s actually. I think it starts with 2 when it comes to the number stuff. I'm not too sure. Yeah. No, not that ain't happen. I can do it, but I don't want to. Heard we're on storefront duty starting tomorrow. You know, live promo, shouting slogans, the works. We better rest up while we can. Why is she on marketing? Why'd they put her on marketing? I understand like Iris on it, but Amber is like, no. To be fair, what else would she be good at? What is she good at? Tomorrow, storefront, shouting slogans. Yeah, that doesn't sound like her specialty. Oh, look at her. I'm doomed. What am I gonna do? The marketing department is just up ahead. I hope Iris and Amber are settling okay. Shh, listen, the staff and marketing are chatting. Yo, I shot at myself hoarse at that rally. Nothing hits a spot like a cold monolith drink right now. But the vending artifact in our office doesn't actually stock real monolith drink, does it? Obviously, I can't afford the authentic stuff anyway. Just pretend these knockoffs are the real DLC. Did you feel better already? Sometimes the knockoff stuff tastes exactly the same, to be fair. You make a good point. It's been less crazy since the new hire started. But should we really be slacking off this openly? Watch and learn. She expertly fishes around a piece of metal, which looks nothing like a coin, from her pocket and slots it in the vending artifact. There, the artifact's jammed. If anyone catches us, we just claim it malfunctioned. Say we've been waiting for ages for our drinks and are just about to call maintenance. Why do I find the marketing team the most relatable? Like, oh shit, the machine don't work. Oh no, can't do my job. Wow, you're a genius. Just a basic corporate survival skill. Speaking of intense, that intern over in strategy is something else. A total workaholic. Kinda cringe. Shh, she's coming over. Excuse me, I finished the promotional budget for next quarter. Does anything need changing? Good work. Actually, perfect timing. I've got a task that only you can pull off. Are you up for it? Hell yeah. Making the interns do work. A task only I can pull off. Please let me do it. You see, this attitude only lasts for a limited amount of time. Everyone breaks at working harder than everyone else eventually. You get paid the same. The greatest thing to find out is if you work harder than someone, to know that you get paid the same. Unless, here's the thing, there's exceptions. So if you're trying to outperform to get promoted, that's the way to go. But if you don't get promoted, then Lamau. That's when you work less hard. Yeah, if you see no future in sight, then you don't need to work hard anymore. Just worry about other things. Iris sure is eager. You think she buys the whole "with great power comes great responsibility" bit? Or is she just totally blind to the fact they're dumping all the grunt work on her? Probably both. Hey, Iris, busy? Oh, she's so fucking happy. I hate this. Oh, but and Mystique, what brings you here? We're a little overworked. Thought we'd check in. I see. Mystique, watch out. Yeah? Oh. Yeah! What happened? Wait, what? I nearly got buried alive under that paper avalanche. Iris, is this workload seriously okay? Damn. It's fine, I'm the newbie, so I should be doing the heavy lifting. To an extent. So here's the thing. Yes, because you're the newbie, but no, because... Why would they give a ton of work to someone who doesn't know what they're doing yet? Honestly, I want more work. It's the fastest way to grow. That is also true, but grunt work doesn't help you grow. Has she completely forgotten she's undercover? Besides, more data means better odds of finding a lead. Look at this. This is sales data for the Tawny Nightingale. Revenue started spiking 2 months ago, up 30% year over year. Only trekkers and the poor in the Ash District buy Tawny Nightingales. That 30% surge has to be connected to what we're looking into. I cross-referenced the migration records. The trekker and Ash District populations in Philae haven't increased much in the last 2 months. Which means, why is it cut off like that? Which means though the number of consumers is stable, bread consumption keeps climbing. That's strange. So customers buy the Golden Nightingale, realize it doesn't fill them up, then ends up spending more. That... I see. I understand. Okay, I understand the whole problem now. I remember this being the plot, but I was wondering why. Okay, so the reason they're making it less filling is so people buy more. Okay. So here's the thing. This does work. Temporarily, but then people will be like, doesn't buy anymore. Because it's shit now. It doesn't serve its purpose. 2 months ago. Wait, wasn't that when Nezuko was hunting the Blade of Jade? That's as far as my theory goes for now. I'll keep digging and look into the mercenaries' purchase history at the United Harvest stores. Great work. By the way, where's Amber? Amber's doing amazing too. She's already hit it off with a senior named Nyx. They're out making deliveries in the city right now. Ah, nap time. Amber's on delivery duty? Hope she's not pushing herself too hard. To be fair, she is with someone. Amber, how's work going? Oh, they're actually working. No base? Not really. Good. I love this thing. Good, my senior Nyx is super nice, and the work's kind of fun. Oh. I already hit 4 stores. Marketing is short staffed, so shipments are late. But why is that lowercase? Ah. Gotta love them translators. Or localizers, I should say. I need to use the derogatory form. But Nyx was amazing at smoothing things over with the angry managers. You know what the thing is? I always think to myself, okay, I'm gonna go on a localizer rant. I always think to myself, maybe it's actually hard and they're just like there's like cracks through the lines, but I always seem to notice the mistakes. Like, are there times where I don't notice the mistakes when it comes to translating and localizing? Well, obviously the translating I can't really notice, like, because I don't see the original text in front of my eyes and I don't know Japanese fluently. But when it comes to like, oh, they didn't capitalize a name, I instant notice. It makes me think, okay, so if I can see it on my first time, do they proofread it? Or do they just kind of go as is? If they proofread it, then that shouldn't happen. Like, no matter what. I mean, there's not that much text to check. They don't even need to check it, like, in this same format. They could probably just have it all on a sheet. They're either ESL or AI. AI is my initial thought. ESL would not make this lowercase unless they're, what's it called? Like a non-Latin based language. Yeah, it could be a Chinese ESL. That would make it make sense, because something like a lowercase proper noun would be very common with Chinese or Japanese people, which makes it annoying. So I found this really annoying, is that because of that, a lot of translations from like light novels that I read, they do not like to emphasize words by making them all caps, because there's no way of representing that in the original work. And as much like there's certain things that are like yelling dialogue that are just completely lowercase, and I'm just like, this does not fit. Like, I understand the overuse of that can be annoying, but the underuse is also annoying. But that's me being picky and ranty. But I'm right, so yeah, it's unfortunate. It just happens though. You holding up okay with that with the pace? Yeah, I can't read sometimes too. That's also a different factor. Oh man, I'm learning negotiation. AI did this. I'm learning negotiation from Nyx. While she chats up the managers inside, I practice shooting outside. 0 time wasted. Is Amber doing it on purpose? So actually, you do make a great point. Is that if it is, you know it's something that'd be pretty basic. Hey, she doesn't do enough for me to believe that, but that would be really funny if she's just legitimately just not a great typer and she's just being lazy. But that would actually have been way better if they made the text like that. If they did more text speak when it comes to the text, that would just be way more immersive and nicer. And it actually makes me more mad about this. In some language, they lack the words on he or she in the context on the person you're talking about. So they have to add they, them, or you have to read the dialogue to determine whether or not they're male or female. I understand. So in the moment text, that makes sense, yes. But if you read the whole story and then go through the whole thing again, then you get the context. You know whether they're he, she. But I will say there are also the cases where their gender is kind of a secret, like in some stories, and that's whether they, them, or make sense. Even though, so funnily enough, when I was in junior year of high school, my lit teacher, I was in AP language, so it wasn't like, well, she was kind of dumb, but she was like at least literarily decent. But she mentioned to me that using they and them, or like in a context of like that, is not grammatically correct. You use like he or she, you use he, she. Something like that. I don't remember specifically, but when people use like they as a gender neutral term, it makes sense, but it's not correct. But then again, she could just be talking out of her ass, but this was from a high school teacher, so obviously very never mind. Man, I wish I could. No, I actually don't wish I could go back and take lit in high school again, but man, I was so I was very illiterate back then when it comes to just media literacy. I love the meme. That, man, I just understand literature a lot better as I aged. So back then it was kind of sad. Like, I'm just thinking of my sophomore year controversial speech. We had to make a controversial speech in our sophomore year. That was very interesting. I wasn't as what's the word? Radical. as I am now back then. I'm not that radical. I like to meme it though. But back then I was a lot more like normal. So mine wasn't that bad. But man, imagine what I would do now. Other than that though. Either way, this dialogue is ass. Shooting practice. Gotta run. Next door's waiting. So see how she uses a lowercase g right here? This would be perfect. This is fine in this context because maybe she is just texting shittily because this text. You know, that. I don't know why I'm still thinking about this. The autism attack, guys. I'm gonna ignore it now. Well, how's it looking with Amber? Few details have me scratching my head, but she seems fine. I don't know if it's me, but I tend to flip too much when there's some inconsistent with some of the word and sentence, yet I end up doing it anyway whenever I write, speak, before I can correct myself. Yeah, I understand that for like real life, but in stories, it should be consistent or consistently inconsistent. Like, I understand, like, with the text to make it look more, like, texty. But it didn't seem like it was enough for me to believe that. But yeah, I understand, because you can proofread this, and you should proofread this, because you'll get people like me that go, actual. But these are, okay, to be fair, I'm very much, like, throwing a fit over a nothing burger. This isn't that bad. There's no, like, it's just lazy. Blue Archive does this too, so it's not like it diminishes the story in any way. It's just I'll point it out and notice it. I'm a noticer, guys. Real details have me scratching my head, but she seems fine. Good enough for me. So what's the plan? Oh shit! Oh yeah. Wait, didn't we do all these? I thought we did all these. Oh, so they were fine. Let's go to R&D. No, we've already done this. Okay, so okay, so that would have been the quickest option. I have explored the other options. Do I have to go through this again? I have to go through this again then. Wait. Oh, I can just click skip. There we go. Call it a day. Oh, wait, was that an option I just didn't notice before? Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I would. Alright. Let's head back. We need to regroup and go over the clues. Hey, can't wait to hear what kind of dirt everyone managed to dig up today. I love that face. I don't know why. Especially with that, what she's saying. Woo! Miraculous grass. What do you mean by that? Alright. Finally, progression. Investigation on Golden Nightingale. Some people really have too much time on their hands stirring up this nonsense at a time like this. I've already warned them, but I doubt they'll back down so easily. Oh, whatever she's saying, she's right. Exactly. This is troublesome. I hope it won't interfere with our plans. And with the tyrant involved, it's bound to mess things up. Still, no need to worry too much. Maybe they'll actually help us. Ooh, who's that? Good work today, everyone. That wraps up day 1. How are y'all holding up? Research is way harder than I thought. Sorry for dragging everyone down. I can't fucking look at her outfit right now. I'm so mad. I want to look at that fucking torn leggings. Torn leggings, guys. Torn leggings. Okay. Huh? The magic circle supposed to glow like that? Something feels off. That is definitely not normal. And the alarm is deafening. We gave it a few more tries, and the magic flow has been smooth sailing ever since. All that shouting, it was terrifying. Okay, I assume these are all just flashbacks, just so you can, if you were too lazy to go through all the options, that this is give you like a rundown. Honestly, I should have just done that to begin with because I care, but it's all right. I'm not glad that we did all of them. You know, it's okay. Hey, Ender, why so quiet? It's a pep rally. Don't be shy. Shout with the team. Let it out. Let me hear you. Come on, ready. Boost performance. Ooh. Yeah, I had a feeling. I can't hear you from the top. On my count, 3, 2, 1, shout! Don't worry, Amber. I checked with the senior in marketing. These pep rallies aren't daily. We only have to do them twice a week. Twice? A week? It's actually not that bad. But if it goes on for 2 hours, it's just stupid. Damn. The production department is certainly interesting. We witnessed quite the spectacle. Kitty cat rolling, tumbling, and playing. Stretch your body up and away. Forget about her. She has a fucking Koyuki face. Big dreams. Don't be shy. Can stay small. Oh my. But the little tree will reach the sky one day. Okay. I don't know how that song's supposed to sound. Yeah. Mandrake Radiant Grass. R&D told me about that. Can't believe you beat me to the punch and saw the real thing first. Those plants are dangerous. You can't exactly reason with them. I know what you mean. I know certain things that you can't reason with because they're dangerous. So things go south the second you let your guard down. Yep, that's why you can't let your guard down around them. If Fearens hadn't stepped in. Lady Fearens actually went down to production. Well, was her aura totally overwhelming? She was aura farming, yes. She was Saito effect. That's why I pulled for her. Even though I don't particularly like the design of the character that she's playing, her voice actress sold it. Like, guys, I'll have you know I am not a hag maxer. I am not. I'm not a hag hater, though. But I do lean towards more hag hate over hag love. But I am not a hag maxer. So this is not appealing to me. There are certain aspects that are appealing, but the overall thing is not appealing. But the voice actress is, so. See, when it comes to the 3 characters in this picture, this middle one right here, she is my wife. This is, in conclusion, this is obviously true. See, the 2 full, 2 empty. This has a good balance of full and empty. She is both full in both regards, from what I can tell. I need like glass half full in both aspects. Sometimes the glass can be completely empty here, and sometimes it can be full here. But the glass here is not that important. It's about the glass here. So what I'm saying is, this sometimes is not always true. Well, it depends. Okay, so, retarded is not necessarily about being smart. Or not being smart, I should say. Sometimes, it's about how stupid things you do. You can be really smart and do dumbass shit. Like me. Right? Obviously. Self-proclaimed smart but does dumbass shit. In conclusion, I bet she's gonna do something really dumb in the future, and then I'll love her. Oops, I have to make this go. There we go. It was intimidating. Honestly, working under her watch felt twice as draining. This is very true. Yeah. Don't sweat it. Lady Fearens is swamped. She hardly ever sets foot in production. If you got questions about the work, just ask Ruby or Sapphire. They're both really nice. Yeah. She really shows up there. Then, did she come today specifically because we were starting? Probably. Anyway, we survived day 1. Let's pool our intel. I want to know everything that went down today. Every last detail. Me first, me first. Okay, so this morning at R&D. Step 1, greet people in the lab with good morning. So here's the thing. Is if you greet with good morning, it's just kind of boring. You have to greet something slightly different, but you still have to greet people. My favorite greeting is hey fucker. That's the greatest greeting in the morning. Luckily I work somewhere where that is normal. So, yeah. But they're usually in a group. Maybe good morning everyone. Hey fuckers. That's how you do that in that setting, okay? As for my expression, a simple smile works. The middle finger. Maybe 2, if there's multiple people. A big grin like Noya might be better, but yes, actually the smile is correct in both contexts. You smile while doing it too. Never not smile in that context. No, that's way too hard. Well, so close your eyes. That's the way to handle it. After the greedy, or get drunk. That's another solution. If you have like anxiety in the workplace, just drink. It works every time, and plus you'll work better. After the greeting, segue into the important stuff like those United Harvest mercenaries are cool. What weapons do they use? No wait, 2-4s. Horny for you got. No, oh, no yeah. Okay. Doesn't know was right. If Fuika's missing, check the hallway corners for a muttering white mushroom. Okay. Lucky me, I dug you up on second try. Senpai knows me too well. Anyway, are we heading out? Right. I just needed a spot where no one could see me to mentally prepare myself for the greetings. If you keep preparing, there won't be anyone left to greet because we're gonna be late. What? Racy there. Oh yeah, you didn't have to tell everyone that part. Mystique says she wanted to hear every last detail. That's right. That's exactly the level of detail I need. Hehe. The clue to the Golden Nightingale could be hiding anywhere. The Golden Nightingale really all Mystique's after? I get the feeling she has another agenda. Yeah, she seems to care about it way too much. Legitimately, I don't understand her goals. To save time, Amber, you handle the marketing department intel. Text me what you and Iris found. I'll process it while listening to Noya and Fuika. That is impressive, but I will say, as much as I love to read and listen at the same time, it is quite the Herculean task. And you end up really not doing a good job at either, unless it's a lot of, unless you don't really need to fully process it. You can handle 2 streams of intel at once, so no one actually can. You just have to alternate between each one rapidly fast. That's how people play RTS games. Yeah, not 2, 3. I'll be drafting the production department piece at the same time. So I would low-key want to try that. I kind of wait. Okay, to be fair, when I play games. Because I like to play games while watching YouTube sometimes. And I can do that. And that's essentially the same thing she's doing, except she's also reading something as well. Would I do that? Wait a second. How is she gonna do this? I guess she can type without looking and just assume she spelled everything right. This seems doable. I'll go whip up some late night snacks. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, it's 1:30? Yikes. I'm wiped. Well, yeah, it's 1:30. I think I used up my entire word quota for the year tonight. I know what you mean. First time I've ever talked until my jaw quit working. Seriously, Mystique, do you have to be that thorough? My fingers hurt a little. Oh, man. Hehe, day 1, and we've already got 100 pages of notes. We're definitely inching closer to the Nightingale's truth. The Golden Nightingale's truth. The problem with that many notes is that in order to actually make use of those notes, you have to read all those notes. And if you have 100 pages of notes, it's going to take more time to read it than to understand. You'll actually probably figure that out before you even finish reading it. All that digging and we're only inching closer. Sorting through 100 pages is going to take forever. Exactly. Why am I always on Tyrani's side? Why is she always right? They really cooked with the self-insert. They always made her made them make decisions based on what I actually think. Great work, everyone. Look at the time. I'll handle the organizing. Go get some rest. No. You're resting too, Mina. Boss and I have got this covered. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, this is what I volunteer. But I'm the only one who hired you. I'm the one who hired you. No buts. You've got to coordinate between departments tomorrow. Can't manage that sleep deprived. You absolutely can. You can absolutely manage anything sleep deprived. You'd be surprised. Besides, Boss and I can just get the Radiant Grass to help with our grunt work and production. Don't worry. Alright then, don't push yourselves too hard. We will uncover everything in one day. Anyway, I'll be off now. Hey, to wear Gosling? What am I doing? Oh, because I'm just like Tyrunny. Yeah, it's creepy though. Every time I say something, it's like, oh my god, this, and then she's always like, oh my god, this. I'm like, wait a second. I can't tell if I'm just the target actually, I think I've mentioned this before. I'm just the target audience, guys. I will say though, the problem is I'm the target audience that the story is not really resonating with me as much as I wanted it to. It's decent, but there's every time I'm about to do a Stella Sora stream, I'm just like, do I really want to do the Stella Sora stream? Whereas in Blue Archive, I'm like, it is Blue Archive day, hell yeah. But Stella Sora, I'm like, I guess I have to do that. But this talk before, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I will say one thing you should learn about me is that I will repeat myself a lot. Especially on... So, it's really funny? Okay. I obviously have a lot of stuff. A lot of me recorded. Stella Java. It does start to feel like that. But once it starts really feeling like that, I'll stop probably. But it hasn't yet. It's getting there. But since I have a lot of stuff of me recorded due to streaming, there are times where I'll be watching like a clip of me. Or like just any part of a VOD. And then something happens and I'll just say the exact same thing I'm about to say. Just because I'm so pre-programmed in the head. What's a good way to put it? Say there's like a dialogue of something and then it makes me think about something in particular and I say that. I will do that no matter what time and place. I will just repeat my exact same dialogue. Good night, Master. We're turning in. Come back soon and please try not to overwork yourselves. Hehe. Well, look at that, boss. Now it's just two of us left in the warehouse. Oh, okay, Segex. Thespian Lex time. Thespian Lex. This is the part where I wish I picked the male MC, because if I got this line from her as a male MC, I'd be like, oh, okay, sex. You wanted a private word. Why force everyone to stall for hours until Mina left? Could've just pulled me outside. Oh, relax, waiting for her to get out was part of it, sure. But I truly wanted these records. There's a delicious truth hiding in these pages. Oh, yeah? Like how you didn't take Mina's commission for the money. You took it to infiltrate United Harvest and find someone, right? Yeah. And that someone, let me guess, the culprit who forced the guard and the parasite into the treasure camp? Lady Grey. Yeah. And your proof? Proof's right here in the logs. Remember what Fuyuka said earlier? After the greetings, segue into the important stuff like, those United Harvest mercenaries are cool. Weapons do they use? No, wait, too forced? Why ask about mercenaries if you're investigating the Golden Nightingale? Those are Lady Grey's troops, aren't they? Okay. You're a good person, boss, but I doubt your sense of justice is so strong that you infiltrated United Harvest just to catch her. That's for fillet trickers to handle. Well, I actually don't remember the reason in particular. Then it hit me. When we first met, we talked about orphanages, didn't we? Oh, yeah, that's fair. There we go. Oh. Okay, there we go. Something trivial like where the orphanage went. Folks in Flavio can dig that up in minutes. The truth is obvious. Lady Grey, or rather United Harvest, is connected to the orphanage. Ooh, clap, clap, clap. Ooh. We are having sex. That's the sound of our clapping. Not bad. Exactly what I expect from Flavio's Ace Witch. You pieced that together from scraps. You're right. That was part of why we took the commission. But don't you think digging into people's secrets like this is dangerous? Yeah, what if I just like kill you? I could just like kill you, like I could shoot you in the head right now. I could just absolutely murder you. There's no one here and you're all alone in this factory. I could just like shoot you and then just like drop a bunch of boxes on you and like go home and then be like, oh my god, what happened to you the next day? And it's just like it looks like an accident because there's a fucking bunch of boxes dropped on you and you're completely crushed and they can't like identify like the cause of your death other than a bunch of boxes falling. They would think it's a freak accident. Ever thought of that? Of course I do, but I can't help myself. The secrets you're hiding have such an alluring scent that it's a risk I'm willing to... Oh, okay, you're willing to take that risk? That makes sense. After all, witches feast on the truth. Besides, I'm not taking your secrets for free. I'll trade you my exclusive intel on the orphanage. We're in collaboration now, aren't we? Understood. Give me a sec. Left on red is a crime. I forgot about this. So silly. Amber, sorry for the wait. You can come back. Reaching. Yeah. Oh no, did you guys hear everything? Boss texted me before we left. Said the witch had something else to say. Oh my. Was I that desperate to spill the beans? Turns out I was the boss's prey all along. Oh, you're always my prey, ma'am. Look at you. How can you not be? Well then, feast your eyes on this. Fresh, exclusive intel hot off the press. Oh. United Harvest didn't invent the Tawny Nightingale. 2 years ago, Firenze took the bread. Whoa, I didn't reach that in time. What the fuck? I didn't. I didn't click anything. I can't fucking. The fuck? I was trying to read. The recipe. It's such a Stella sloppa moment. Yeah, this game is starting to lose more points, and it doesn't have many left for me. We're approaching the end of like fucks. The recipe. They took it from an orphanage. Oh, you know what? That's news to me. How would I know? I didn't know that. The orphanage in Ash District. Oh really? There's only one. Well, not anymore. Back at the warehouse tonight. I got a friend request sent by an anonymous user. Our link contacts are added by tapping the phones, and I hadn't checked my phone since I left this morning, which means this anonymous user tapped my phone today without me noticing. They sent the request, dropped the intel, then deleted me instantly. Damn. As a witch, I've had my share of secret informants, but this was the cleanest job I've ever seen. Didn't feel a thing. Can't trace this thing either. Whoever they are, they're a pro. The only people close enough to tap Mystique's phone today are the ones we met face to face. This is probably true. Well, not necessarily. Wait, forget the sender for a second. Look at the timeline we just uncovered. It aligns too perfectly. Orphanage, United Harvest, Joseph in R&D, Nix in Marketing, our interviewer Firenze, CEO Darcia, and Lady Grey in the Shadows. Brain blast. I get it now. Tawny Nightingale and the Golden Nightingale. They connect everything. Everyone, listen. Venus Commission, Lady Grey's location, the fate of the orphanage. These aren't three separate mysteries. They're a single connected case. Well, that works out because everyone's interest aligned then. Ow. Everyone listen. Venus Commission, Lady Grey's location, the fate of origin. I already read that. Connected. Simplify that for me. I'm lost. They're connected. I don't know what you want me to do, ma'am. I don't know how to explain that any more concise than a singular word. Go with the events chronologically and you'll see. Oh, I see. She wants to know why. Okay. Never mind. Rewind 2 years. Oh, man. Okay. Firenze secures the Tawny Nightingale formula at Ash Orphanage immediately after the entire place vanishes. Auntie Allie took the kids and fled because of the formula. Aneurysm, brain fart, give yep, exactly. Honestly, this happened to me like 3 times so far, and it's kind of funny, so I'm not that mad. But ooh, if it hits me in the wrong way, if the aneurysm hits me in the wrong way in this game, it might be over for it. And 2 months ago. Okay. Iris's investigation confirms that it was exactly when the Golden Nightingale emerged. Simultaneously, Lady Grey forced Nausicaa to hunt the Big Three. That was when the Blade of Jade fell. Timing of... Ooh, I forgot how hot she is. Wow. Okay, that's keeping me in the game, guys. The timing of their appearances align too perfectly. Surely it's not that simple. Exactly. Remember Mina said a VIP planted us in United Harvest to investigate the Golden Nightingale? And right on day one, an anonymous tip about the orphanage dropped right into our laps. Too convenient, like someone wanted us to connect the dots. I've seen plenty of fake leads in my time, but my witch's intuition, it says this is real, or at least part of the truth. Well, here's the thing. Either someone's on our side and trying to help us, or someone's not on our side and trying to detract us from the real truth. So, it depends. I kind of have to figure out who the hell is telling us this. Tawny Nightingale, it ties everything together. Right, since they're generous enough to set the stage, let's play along. Yeah, play along. Oh, I get it. It's like a sandwich. What? Tawny Nightingale is the bread holding everything else together. I mean, it literally is bread. Basically. You take a bite of the Golden Nightingale, we get the orphanage and Lady Grade 2. Sure. I know this metaphor is a bit crude, but practically she's right. Yeah. You know, putting all your stories together, I've actually sniffed out a lead on the Golden Nightingale. Yay, woohoo. Wait, seriously already? Done plenty of undercover work at big companies. I know how the game is played. If you want to pull something off a massive company like this, you gotta find the blind spots in their protocol, like the gray areas. Oh, I'm well aware. And there's always gray areas. There's some sussy shit. Because here's the thing, is that any business, especially the bigger ones, they cannot function without sussy shit. And I'm not saying this in like, oh, blah, blah, if they can't, like, be clean, they can't, like, then they shouldn't exist. Well, then nothing will exist. The important thing is that they hide it well. If you have a business that has sussy practices, just make sure that it doesn't violate any human rights or fuck anyone too hard over. Because, I mean, you'll just get fucked in the long run. You have to balance it. I mean, there's a big reason. Here's a way to see it. There's a big reason that so many, like, big businesses, they'll do illegal shit and just pay the fine. Because the fine doesn't... they lose more money stopping the bad practice rather than what the fine is. So obviously you need to, like, fix them externally in order for it to stop. But sometimes they'll just completely destroy it to begin with. Like, there's too many things that we have right now that only exist because we let them. Like, think of all the Chinese sweatshops that make our iPhones. Or just any smartphone. See, if they... Obviously, that's horrific. But if we stop that, then iPhones will get really... Like, just phones and just any smartphone just get too expensive for the average person to have. Because it doesn't have the cheap labor that is needed. Or the cheap resources. But, to be fair, it is kind of a luxury item, in my opinion. Normal phones work just fine. I don't know. But I feel like the world is too centered around smartphone usage to not have one. It's like not having a car in the US. It's like, yeah, it's very expensive and you need one. Or else you just will die, basically. Well, not will die, but you know. Well, here's a good way to put it. Big cities are expensive to live in because have housing, just supply and demand, right? Well, and there's also multiple problems with housing as well. But those are the only places where you don't functionally need a car, is big city. It depends. Like New York, say that's like one of the few US cities where you don't need a car. But you're not gonna be able to pay rent in New York unless you have a good job. And your other option is to move somewhere rural where housing is cheap, but you need a vehicle. And that's expensive. So it depends. Either way, if you have nothing to your name, you're kind of fucked. There's a lot more nuance to this that I'm saying. I can't scrub all the details of my point, but yeah. Take you and Nyx today, slacking off in the greenhouse, right? And nobody came after you for it. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Nyx's excuse was go to the infirmary. We didn't go. Nobody asks. Yeah, no one gives a fuck. And you know why? Because they're just there for the paycheck, too. The only one that really cares is management. And even they don't really care too much as long as you get the job done. But depends. Some people are just like the power. But you can really easily figure those people out. Like, oh, look, this person, yeah, they realize that what's it called? That you're a great employee, but you can't do this thing because it hurts their power structure. Like, what's a good way to put it? It's like workplaces that don't let you listen to music while working, even if it makes you more productive, just for the sake of... Honestly, there is no sake. It's just they don't want you to have fun. Some jobs I understand, like not being able to, like if you require to have your ears at all times. But even then, it's complicated. Let's just say that there are certain things I do that are technically not allowed that does not hinder my ability to work whatsoever. Oh. Yeah. Standard practice. Supervisor just needs a reason on paper for your absence. The infirmary checks the box. Anything else isn't their problem. Yep. More work for them, too. As long as nothing blows back on them, they couldn't care less where an employee goes or what they're actually doing. Having fun is criminal. That's the thing, is I feel like people very much like to treat work as in you can't have fun because it's work. And I'm just like, why work if it isn't fun? Like, do you like being miserable? Like, obviously you need to get the work done. Like that's a regardless like truth. Like, fun or not, you need to get the work done, but why not have fun doing it? Wouldn't that make it better for everyone? What's the downside? You don't need to be miserable to do a good job. And I love being miserable, exactly. But what if someone checks in with the infirmary staff? They find out we were never there. Easy fix. Make up another excuse. I felt better that on the way, or I was in too much pain to walk there. You get the idea. Well, not only that, but you could just be like, I showed up. You can just lie and say I did show up, and they're like, oh, okay. Besides, company drones to go looking for trouble. Keeping your head down is always the smartest play, no matter the situation. No. 99% yes, but there's the 1% of, oh, this is illegal. This is bad. I'll get fired. That's the 1%. That doesn't happen too often, but sometimes you need to punish people. Like, oh no, I can't talk about that. But let's just say there are certain reasons yeah. I can't talk about it though. But sometimes you do need to punish people, even if you don't want to, even if it's the detriment, just to help yourself. Well, not really help yourself, but to save yourself. Even the higher-ups, like the directors, are swamped. They spot a chance to slack off or save themselves a headache. You bet they'll take it. Oh, yeah. Since nobody wants to rock the boat, the management ends up full of holes just waiting to be exploited. Oh, yeah. Always thought these big companies were full of capable leads. Oh, man. Oh, she has never had a job. Oh, no. They say... Oh. I just need to sympathize. Okay. Guess people don't really change no matter where you go. Well, yes, they can change, but sometimes they get worse. I got worse. I give less fucks now. Well, I actually never really did. I realized that people are dumb no matter where you go. Some of the stuff taken out of context would sound hilarious. Do it. Do it. Take me out of context. Do it. It'd be good. Alright, recap time. How exactly did this golden nightingale come to be? Ow. Tawny nightingale recipe is top secret. Only a few higher-ups know it. Secret formula. Plus, production delivers stock directly to marketing. Are you saying they're the ones behind this? Production handed the whole workflow to the mandrakes, from planting to packaging. Wait, I see it. The blind spot is... Mandrake Radiant Grass. Yeah. Bingo, the Radiant Grass one's on autopilot. They can't talk, and they definitely can't make judgment calls. Nuh-uh, no fun allowed. Damn. Let's just sabotage. Doesn't matter. The Radiant Grass is the weakest link in the chain. Hell yeah. But how do we prove it? It's not like the grass can tell us what happened. We can watch. Every action leaves a trace. If we map the correct workflow, we can spot exactly where things went off the rails. The taste is totally different, so the recipe has to be too. The production logs will prove it. Iris, I'll get Mina to pull those logs tomorrow. Can you handle the analysis? Consider it done. I love her response sometimes. Want to know something disturbing right now? Alright, if you don't, then just don't pay attention to me for the next few seconds. So, my mouse felt weird right now because, like, it feels like extra slippery, right? When I was moving it, because I moved it, like, just a little bit just to get it out of the way. And I realized the reason it feels that is because there's such a large layer of grime on my mouse pad after prolonged use that it's just kind of changed the consistency of the surface. And that kind of, I mean, it is a little gross, but I mean, that's just what happens when this shit is faded as hell. It's a good mouse pad. Yeah. Anyway, you're welcome for that. Mystique, Amber, and I will be digging for, we'll keep digging for clues on our end. Got it. Here's the catch. To find the deviation, we need the original recipe, and I have no clue how to get it. Master, about that, I might have a way, but I'll need Noya's help to pull it off relatable. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the problem, is I have some really nice mouse pads, like really exclusive ones that I got from like VTuber merch. And then I use them, and then they're ruined, and it pisses me off. Oh yeah, the reason I say that, I have the Hot Coats Bales mouse pad right now. Like, well, not the mouse, but it's like a full-on gamepad thing, you know, the big one. I have that one, and yeah, it's pretty much near the end of its lifetime because this shit is faded as hell. Just on the right side, though. There's some stains on it, too, from spilling and shit, but not that bad. Yeah, I hate that. I really need to stop eating at my desk, but where would I eat? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I've been yapping hard on this one. Oop. Here we go. That's every scrap of production and sales data for the Tiny Nightingale since launch. 2 whole years of it. Oh, must be at least 100 binders here. Stains on Hako's mousepad. I will say, he is definitely one of the hotter VTubers. I'm a short stack enjoyer, as you may know. Oh, wow. Not the hottest, but one of. I haven't actually thought about it for VTubers. It is a little weird to do like that type of stuff for VTubers because they are real people to an extent. Whereas with Blue Arcade characters, it can be like, yes, Ibukum, yes, Ibukum, and no one bats an eye because not real. Well, I shouldn't say no one bats an eye. No one real bats an eye. No real human bats an eye. But with like VTubers, it has some sense of controversialness when I go, wow, sex, please. It depends on how I say it and how, like, the context of it. But yeah, her design is quite mating press. All right, well, it must be at least 100 binders. That's just crate 1. 10 more crates are waiting out back. Why are there so many? Well, since the Mandrake ready and grass does all the heavy lifting, the staff had to prove they were still useful. So they documented every single damn detail of the process to avoid getting fired. True. Depends on where you say it, more of. Who cares anyway? Yeah. Whoa, exactly. Ironically, they got the axe anyway for wasting too much paper and ink. That is fucked up. At work, I could literally waste so much paper and ink and no one bats an eye. Well, probably not. No one bats an eye. But there's so many times where I'm like, oops, I printed that the wrong color. Reprints it. Fuck, I did it again. Reprints it. There we go. Throws the rest away. It's terrifying. The company world is scarier than the wilds. You think Amber can handle marketing all by herself? You'll be fine. Nyx is looking out for her. She took me under her wing back when I was a little rookie too. Hello? Meow. You know, if I was being sold something and whoever was selling it started out with a meow, I would probably buy it. You know what the thing is? Advertisements haven't figured this out. Well, they have, but the society doesn't accept this. Is that you can sell me things infinitely and a lot better if you have a very cute girl do the selling. Like, obviously, that works. But it's not politically correct to do that for certain things. But you know what? If that's the case, then Lamau, nope. I won't buy it. I need a cute girl to sell me it, or I won't buy. There we go. Meow. What the hell? See, I wouldn't say. Oh, I'd probably say that, but in a positive way. Meow meow donuts. A United Harvest special presentation. Buy a combo now and get. Huh? And they hung up. Looks like cold callings are a bust. They are always a bust. Cold callings are always a bust. They never work. If someone, well, to be fair, it's because I will never answer. But even then, I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't want to buy shit. I'm just sitting here jerking off. Why? Just like the in-person pitch. Hey, don't get discouraged. We can still try blast messages. That's gotta be right up your alley. Whenever I receive like a text message from like any type of like, well, they're usually not ads. They're usually political propaganda stuff. I always reply with memes. I always send them like a fucking Koyuki meme or something, and then they don't respond because they probably don't even get it. But I'll still send it. Texting, I can do that. How does it work? Ah, shoot, sorry, that shift wraps up by 5. Maybe tomorrow? Wait, tomorrow we're on street promo duty. Busiest strip in the Silver District. You see? City Chorbity, the first you hear call us meow, I'd probably be like, keep going, let me finish. You know, I should start doing that. I should start answering all these like scam calls I get, and then just be like, keep going, let me finish. I should do that. That should be my new thing. Oh no, yeah, not a big fan. Wait, I just realized something. Can you sexually harass people who call you trying to sell you stuff? Think about it. So say you get like a telemarketer, right? And they're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. But I'll just be like, what are you wearing? They called me. They could always hang up. In fact, they'll probably be more likely to hang up. Solves every problem. Is there anything wrong with that? The BC strip, that means crowd. That means crowds, I should say. I'm no good at talking to people face to face, but I can't back down. It's work time, put your phone down. I know what you mean. Iris, no, yeah, can you do me a favor? I really want to nail this marketing job. You got it, I'll swing by tomorrow to help out. Well, you require material on sales rhetoric. I have reference books on the subject. Of course you do. The fuck is that emote? No, I need you guys to help me make something. Okay, I'll listen. Goo goo got. Okay. Sherlock, look, it's Sherlock. Sherlock's tummy feels so squishy. Gagagoo. Let me get in there. My turn. Whoa, so fluffy. Gagoo. What's on it? United Harvest's newest product? Well, aren't you just too cute to refuse? I'll try one. Wow. See? Cuteness works. Cuteness sells. Even this type. Thank you. I never really checked out Nyx. She is kind of mommy. I'll check her out again next time. Let me get one too. Mommy, buy me one. Why does she have a... Oh, she has a pillow because of her fucking naps. Just takes a pillow around her? That's mega based. You know, right here, whoever decides to do these on dresses, they need the Nobel Peace Prize. They do. Whoever's idea was this ever, and also the way... When the boobs are so big that when they touch their face, it squishes it no matter what. Absolute genius. That's all I gotta say. Please sign up, everyone. Don't worry, there's plenty to go around. A few hours later. Sold out already? We just crushed a 3-day quota in a single afternoon? Hell yeah, that means you don't have to work for 2 days. Phew. Good thing I had this costume. Wait, hold on. Are you wearing less under that, ma'am? You're a machine. 5 minutes in that thing, I'd be melting, let alone doing all those crazy stunts for hours. If only, yeah. Wow, Zoro's, I'm used to it. You trekkers have it rough. Anyway, thanks to your hustle, we've earned ourselves the next 2 days off. Woo! God damn, exactly. We could sell more. Why stop now? Nope. Over-deliver now, and they'll just raise the bar next time. True. Then you're screwed when you can't keep up. By the way, where'd you get that costume? That's really neat stitching. Did you make it yourself? Last night my friends helped me. Couldn't have done it without them. Made it with your friends, huh? That must be nice. Isn't that kind of an amber in a jar? So you see, the problem with the jar is it only works on figures, because if I see a life-size jar and a life-size amber, I will probably try to take up the challenge, but there's no way I'm filling this up. Like, let's do some math. So, let's assume on the daily, you can do like 5 milliliters, right? So, in filling up just a normal jar, okay, I have a Sprite bottle right next to me. This is 500 milliliters. That's 100 days. It's 100 days to fill. There's no way any of my figures fit in that. So let's say you probably need about a good 200 days. 200 days to fill up a jar with like a normal figure. And they're 1/7 scale, right? But think of that like cubed wise. That's. So how would I do that? So 1/7 scale would be height based, right? So it's only one dimensionally. So do I have to do it? Do I have to just cube 7? No, that doesn't make sense. Or do I have to square root it then cube it? Yeah, because it's 2-dimensional into 1. I could be wrong about that. I'm gonna assume as such. You know, it's gonna give me a number, and I'm gonna go with that number. I don't know if that's gonna be right. So let us get that 200 metric. Let us... do I multiply by 7? I'm going to multiply by 7 first. Good degree, exactly. Yeah, I'll multiply by 7. Then I will square root that. Then I need to cube it. Hold on. I need... Why can't I cube on here? Oh, right here. Okay. Boom. Boom. You see, now we're at 52,000 days. Let's divide it by it. See, okay. So, to fully encase this, I would need 143 years in order to fill this up. I don't believe that I can do that. Unless I somehow produce more in order to... Say if I produce more. Say if I produce twice as much. Then I could do it within a lifetime, right? But I would have to produce 10 milliliters a day, and I simply can't do that. And I'm being generous with the 5 itself. That is generous. Oh, all I'm saying is, I cannot imagine this as the jar. I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot about the power of friendship. Oh my god, wait, hold on. If we get multiple of us, say we have, okay, so I said, so, hello, Ray. So let's say if we have 150 of us, right? Then we could fill it in less than a year. That might be the way to do it. Just to fill Amber from inside. You're right, yeah. It's less storage space there. Anyway, made it with your friends, huh? That must be nice. Yeah. So, what are they up to right now? No, yeah, Fuyuka, we did it. It actually worked. Those flare bloom roots you recommended, they kick way harder than Ignis fruit. Okay. It's so cold in here. I'm wearing shorts. This must be because all my like long pants are dirty and need to be washed, but it is probably cold where you are, honestly. It's cold everywhere right now. Like, how cold is it for me? It's gonna kill my model real quick. I don't know if you're a Celsius guy. Okay, I can do both since it's an easy number to do the math. It's negative 10 Celsius right now, so that means it is 14 Fahrenheit. Right? Did I do that math right? I think I did. Yes. So that's pretty cold outside. Yeah. Same. Wait, same temperature for you or what? Those flare bloom roots you recommended. They always kick harder than Ignis fruit. Give me a taste. So I'm here in the Philippines. Oh yeah, the Philippines. Okay, yeah, so I'm used to talking to Bora about this. Yeah, the Philippines, it is, cold in comparison to what you're usually used to, but it's not real cold. Getting negative 20 tomorrow, I will kill myself. Oh, damn. Wait, is it the same for me? Wait, hold on. That'd be really fucking funny. Hold on, let me check again. I do have to kill my VTuber model for this. Nah, the load tomorrow is negative 14 for me. So you probably live further up north than me. Wait, aren't you East Coast? Or am I wrong? I actually don't know where you live. I low-key start to, like, memorize where everyone lives. I don't know how. That burns. What burns? I wasn't paying attention. Turn this into a seasoning, and we've got a guaranteed bestseller in our hands. True. Why is you're right? The exact same. You're not even American. Okay, that makes sense then. Yep. Oh wait, hold on. What are the options then? If you're not American, and I mean, it'd be funny if you're a Canadian. No, I doubt it. Where is it called? You have to be European then, wouldn't you? Or you're EU. I remember you were talking about EU. Anyways, continue the live stream. I know, right? I do yap a lot on the most random shit. Shadow guesser time. I do remember you saying you were EU server for Blue Archive, if I recall. I could be wrong. I'm just gonna continue. Turn this into oh yeah, we already read that. Like extra spicy chop. Don't. No. It's illegal. You're EU indeed. Okay. Fucking, I'm gonna guess you're like, I don't know, Norwegian or something. Will that actually taste good? I doubt it's that cold in Germany. Heh, first bite's mine. I bet it tastes interesting. And also, if you're German, you can't play Blue Archive, if I recall. I think it's banned there. Everything is, to be fair. Oh yeah, Freaka. My apologies. Huh? Chief, why the sudden apology? The apology? I can't read. I was prejudiced when you first joined and didn't think trekkers from the wilds could possibly help with our research. Reminds me of what the old director used to say. City folks don't know jack shit about the wilds. I absolutely added that shit in there, but I think it needed it. Trekkers know the land way better than us. It's not often we get to have two former trekkers on the team. Gotta treasure the chance. Drew, you know those wilds, the ingredients better. I'm counting on you from here on out. Chief, I have a suggestion. Yeah? To help the department better, Noya and I want to gather new ingredients in the wilds and maybe visit the monolith to wish for spices and R&D is missing. Is that okay? Of course, it's more than okay. The more novel ingredients, the better. I can never swear at my family-friendly game. Yeah, man. Very family-friendly. Very family-making friendly, I would say. But thank you for the support, Chief. We'll head out now. You know, I've always wondered why there's not that much cursing in these games, and it's mostly because in Japanese, they don't have many curse words, so they don't translate that well. But I feel like they could figure it out. That's a localization I would be okay with. Now, isn't it a bit late? The sun's nearly down. Well, we're volunteering for overtime. If we leave now, we'll be back by morning. It won't delay our other work at all. Such dedication with exemplary employees. Good one. We'll be off then, Chief. Stay safe out there. I censored on YouTube, noted. Wait, what? Is it really? That's stupid. Not bad for Yuka. You snagged a pass without raising a single eyebrow. You were so smooth back there, you almost sounded like boss. That's true, she was talking really well for how nervous as fuck she is. Guess all that training's finally paying off. Me? Like master? No way, I'm nowhere near that level yet. Anyway, you killed it. Coming up with ideas like using R&D gear to reverse engineer the Tawny Nightingale recipe. Total genius. Alright, enough chatter. Let's roll target the monolith. Wish for every spice imaginable, then test every single combo. With enough trial and error, we're bound to crack the code for the Tawny Nightingale recipe, and boom. Mission accomplished. But I don't actually know how to bake. I have to leave that part to you, Noya-senpai. Do you think she knows? Never mind. Leave it to me. Wishing for spice and baking bread happen to be my specialties. Oh. Let's hop on Luxie and get changed first. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot she's actually more slutty in her lab coat outfit. Doesn't know how to bake with this cake. Does she have a good cake? I can't fucking see. I think she has decent cake. There's better cake in this game, but she's more of a this aspect, but yeah. Whew, done. Ah, this feels so snug. The gear really is the best to move in. Hee hee ha ha ha. Yeah, speaking of cake, she kind of wins. Wait. The skirt kind of covers up a bit, but her thighs are actually not that much smaller. Yeah, I think Fuyuka is definitely bigger. Yeah, Fuyuka definitely has the larger cake here. Was talking about Fuyuka? Okay, that makes sense. Understood. Oh, yeah, because she doesn't know how to bake. You know, I listened to you. I just misinterpreted what you said. Whoops. Let me put this back. Ready when you are, Noisabet. No. Honestly, I just wanted a reason to look at her cake. I can't read. Ooh, a battle. This is actually the first battle of the story. We're not that far in. We'll probably get to 6 or 7. We'll get to 6 or 7, guys, and then we'll be done for the day. I can't time. I understand. Hey, I gotta use Fuyuka. Yeah, I like using Fuyuka. I never pull for her. I'm so fucking mad. I need her. Almost 2020. Oops. God, I wish that were me. Oh God, I wish that were me. I just realized this is a normal monolith. Oh, I can't hit them both. Just such short range. I'm not reading that dialogue at the bottom. I was too... What the fuck are they saying? I wasn't paying attention to that at all. Oh, Ayame is Iris. Okay. Why do they show it there? Why can't I show it all the time? I should have been reading that, shouldn't I? I never read that. I'm too engrossed in... Oh. Oh, no, there actually isn't. Oh, no, is there a thing? Oh, okay. That was the weirdest way to end it. I didn't realize Noya was this short. Actually, how tall are these characters? I'm gonna take a little detour real quick, guys. Can I get height? Do we not get height? We have birthday. Okay. Do we not get height info? I feel like this is... We don't get height info. They don't have their height info in this game. That's so over. The experience is interesting, though. Extensive. Wow! I never knew I unlocked that. Less than a year? How old are you? You seem old. Alright, or was I a story? Yeah. Stella sloppa moment. True. I need height and weight. In order to love women, I need both those. Alright. We'll do 6 or 7 next. Oh, she's asleep. I understand. Phew, shift's finally over. I did not know you want to walk together. Nah, I gotta put in some overtime. Freaka staying with me. So dedicated. Don't burn yourself out. Okay, see ya. Don't sweat it. My stamina is my middle name. That's good to know. Catch you tomorrow. Ooh, coast is clear. Let's get cracking, Freaka. Got the stuff we wish for at the monolith. I stashed it all in the corner next door. Pretty sure nobody noticed. Classic Freaka, always one step ahead. Alright, eyes on the prize. We're gonna keep baking tawny nightingales until we nail that recipe. Well, what do we do with the finished ones? People are bound to notice if they pile up. Eat them. We'll just take them home and snack on them later. Tawny nightingales stay fresh basically forever anyway. Let's do this, judging by the texture. I say we start with a 1-to-1 mix of flour and sawdust. Got it. I'll grab the ingredients. Few days later. Oh yeah, any progress on cracking the recipe? We've been living on tawny nightingales for 10 days straight. I can feel it. The dawn of victory is rising just over the horizon. I mean, the kind of horizon you can never actually reach. True. Well, there's just too many seasonings to test. We have to bake so many batches, and kneading the dough takes forever. Kneading dough, huh? I've got an idea. I'll bring some extra hands tonight. And use your extra hands on me. Hi, girls. Evening, Noya, Freaka. Evening, Master. Are you and Mystique the extra hands we were promised? Not as if. Here are your extra hands. The bugs. Yep. Or the grass, I should say. They do look like bugs, even though they're grass. Well, what kind of monster is that? Not a monster. It's Mandrake Radiant Grass, straight from the factory. Show them the ropes and they'll be kneading dough in no time. So that's what Mandrake Radiant Grass looks like. Oh, hello. Mystique, are you insane? Wow. You can't just swipe Radiant Grass from the factory floor. That's a major protocol violation. That's a major protocol violation. Oh, look, Mina's here. I came to help Noya and Freaka not walk in on you breaching company policy. Ah, look at that. Great minds think alike. We're nothing alike. Don't break rules. I don't break rules. We're here to expose misconduct, not commit it. You're defeating the entire purpose. Chill out. I got approval from the higher-ups to bring him along. Oh, speak of the devil. Wait, really? Oh. Hey, not totally sure what's happening, but I brought the radiant grass to help. Yes! Trick the retarded. It's my specialty. That's why... Never mind. Ruby, are we allowed to take him off the factory floor? I don't know. It's just a little needy, no biggie. Besides, radiant grass has infinite untapped potential just waiting to be unleashed. She so wants her job stolen. It's the perfect opportunity. If they can help R&D, maybe the brass will finally reconsider restarting the Radiant Grass project. Alright, little guys, watch how Noya and Fuika need and learn. Yeah. A wave of radiant grass floods in. Copy Noya. They mix flour with sawdust and start kneading. Okay. Things work. Success. Taste this. Isn't it a dead ringer for a real tawny nightingale? Let me see. That coarse texture. The sawdust finish. Even with a margin of error, it's 99% tawny nightingale. Many hands make light work. Rather, many grasses. Okay. With hundreds of mandrake radiant grasses on the job, we churned out endless variations and nailed the recipe in no time. Now we can cross-check this against production's recipe and spot the discrepancy. Actually, we might not need to go anywhere. Oh. This batch isn't just 99% tawny nightingale. We've got a golden nightingale in here too. A golden nightingale. This slice right here, baked by radiant grass number 82. Here, Fuika, have a taste. Oh, so soft. Sweet too. Actually, exactly. Master, it really is golden nightingale. I made a golden nightingale? Impossible. I used standard ingredients. I remember this loaf just had slightly less chafe. Is there another loaf with identical ingredients, just with a different amount of chaff? I don't know what this is supposed to be. An ingredient. Oh. Oh, it's the outside of rice grains that they... You know how rice is like hard and they have to like get the rice out of the fucking thingies? You know what I mean? Oh, it's that casing. Okay. Yep. Try this slice from number 81. This taste. It's a slightly offensive tawny nightingale, but it's definitely not a golden one. Strange. Nearly identical ingredients, yet the texture is worlds apart. The secret to golden nightingale can't just be a pinch of chaff. I think that's how it was pronounced. Imagine it was 6-7. That would have been funny. They should have done that. Not the chaff, not the seasoning. It's gotta be the flour. Hey, 82, show me what bag you used. Yeah. Flour feels different. Definitely not the standard stuff. Okay. Interesting. If the flour is that different, then what's the problem? Sorry for the 2 a.m. wake-up call, everyone. What the fuck? It's okay, Mina. Did Noya and Fuika make a breakthrough with the recipe? Yes. We've cracked the tawny nightingale formula, and we also found out what's causing the line to spit out those golden nightingales. Look at this. This is the manifest for the flour we bought straight from production. We found a sack where the wheat had been artificially ripened with magic. Oh! I see. They use magic to quicken the speed up the production time of the wheat, and therefore it cuts costs. But this is altering the product, so it sucks. Probably. Magic ripened. Exactly. R&D supposedly had an old project to speed grow crops with magic. They managed to shrink the growth cycle down to 1/10. That's really useful, except if it affects the product, then not so much anymore, but it could be used for other things. 1/10 of the time means 10 times the yield. But magic grown crops are hollow shells. The wheat looks real. The flour looks real. But it's got 0 nutrition. Then it's pointless. Human stomachs can't digest magic after all. That makes a lot of sense. Wait, this is a good weight loss thing then. Ring any bells? The Golden Nightingale. A mandrake, radiant grass. Whoa. On the line, can't tell flower types apart. To be fair, I probably couldn't either. So they never spot the difference, just like we thought. The problem is a blind spot in protocol. So at daybreak, we start hitting the greenhouses one by one. No need, I've got a faster way. Iris and I have been crunching the greenhouse data for days. Now we know what to look for, the magic ripened wheat. We can pinpoint the source just by checking the records. That's like a ton of data. Want me to borrow mandrake, radiant grass for you? They're great at hauling heavy files. Thanks, but no, I'm not breaking protocol. Should I get some rest? I'll have the data processed by morning. I'm staying to hope. Iris is crazy. Oh, she's fucking locked in. She's gaming. Greenhouse 25 done. Look at the time. I think we can actually finish before sunrise. We've cleared 50 through 99. Send over a few of the early ones. I'll take them off your plate. Damn, they're gaming. That's fast. How? We split the workload evenly. It's your method, Iris. You're going about it the wrong way. Let me guess. You're auditing everything. Seeds, fertilizer, water, yield, and packaging. Oh, she's overworking. Right, that's the most rigorous way. A single mismatch will prove there's a problem. We'll look for the obvious problems. You're not wrong, but your priorities are backwards. Work smarter, not harder. Processing one greenhouse at a time, but remember the goal. We need to catch the one using illegal magical ripening. For that, just check the labor hours. Oh, yeah, it's... Seems obvious when you think about it. They can fake the other stats, but crops still have to be picked. If they're using magic, the harvest frequency spikes way above normal. That they can't hide. Oh, I get it. You're right. Those anomalies are way more obvious. Is this the difference between me and a real company pro? If I thought like this back then, maybe I wouldn't have been rejected. That's the thing. You need to have the creative mindset to work in these places effectively, and the best way to do that is to be lazy. If you're lazy, you want to work less. So in order to work less, obviously you can't do less work because then you'll just get fired. So you have to find a way to do the same amount of work with less effort. It's that mindset that'll help. Because she doesn't care about the workload, and that's the problem. She'll just brute force it till it works. Yeah. Need someone like me who's lazy as fuck to do work. I'll figure out the easier way because I don't want to do it the hard way. Hey, I didn't learn this on day one either. And that's also true. That's also true. Day one, you don't know what you're doing well enough to be able to do that. And don't forget, you passed Lady Ferns' interview on your own merit. Have a little faith. We're all works in progress. Thanks, Mina. Alright, let's push through and find that last bit of data. Woo. Do we do 7? I think we do 7, and that's it though. So because of that, the last one will probably be kind of short. So we'll add some of the... What are they called? We'll add some Nova times in there for the next one. We do need to do those, so... yeah. Maybe we can go back to the previous chapter and finish all those extra stuff, but I don't know. That's a bigger maybe. Those people didn't back down. As expected, they're even closing in on the truth. But we aren't ready yet. Doesn't matter. With Mina there, even if they find the truth, I'll keep them stalled. How long do you need? Let me see. Too many departments and individuals are tangled up in this. Until at least the 5th of next month, I think. That long? What on earth are those people up to? Fine, I'll do my best to stall them until then. Who is it? Who's the culprit? Please don't be Sapphire. I like Sapphire. Why'd you be fucking Ruby? Why'd her be like the mastermind and all this? That'd be actually peak fiction if she is. Oh, man, I'm toast. Mina, Iris, how are those how did those numbers turn out? Found anything? Finally done. I ran the check again. The data doesn't lie. This is the result. Data doesn't lie, but your interpretation of data might. That's the way I see it. Here's the verdict. 9 out of 99 greenhouses have been using 200% more wheat seeds than average over the last 2 months. Ooh, that's 10%. Wait, that's 9%. Wait. It's 9%. Fuck you. I did math right. That's way beyond normal waste. Someone has to be using magic to force grow the wheat in there. You guys move fast. Pretty thorough job. So let's stake out those sheds and nab the guy. Yeah. Moth? What moth? Huh? We can't. Our mandate is investigation only. No arrests. Damn. What? I'll submit the evidence to HQ. Let the company deal with it. Let the company deal with it, huh? 9 greenhouses, totally unnoticed for 2 months. Who could pull that off? Iris, Mystique, Boss, and everyone else not here. Good work. That wraps up the Golden Nightingale investigation. Since we finally have a day off, why not come over to my place for dinner? Let's celebrate. Okay. When your boss brings everyone pizza. One time my boss brought us all monsters because we needed them. I had 2 and I had, well, to be fair, if you look back on the Discord, you can see my reaction to having 2 whole monsters in inclusion with all the energy drinks I already have. It was quite silly. Make yourself at home. Sorry, it was a bit of a tight squeeze in here. Nina, you're back. Wait, what do you have kids? Wait, you have kids? Oh? Nia, Isla, you 2 been behaving yourselves? I was super good. I made dinner last night and breakfast this morning. And I cleaned up the house. Damn, I could never. Mina, could you not work so late next time? It gets kind of scary when it's just us here. I'm sorry. I promise I won't stay out late. That late again. I can't read. Liar, you say that every time, but you didn't even come home last night. I promise for real this time. No matter how late it gets, I'll come home. She's not coming home. Everyone meet my little... Oh, sisters. Okay. That makes sense. That checks out. Okay. Yeah, you don't seem... Well, you actually seem kind of old. It's mostly because of your hairstyle. It makes you look older. But that does check out there. Yeah. Every time I hear about Monster, I remember this stupid meme. Wait, what? Everyone meet my little sisters. Isla and Nia. And your Mila. Damn, your parents were creative. Come on, say hello to our guests. Which monsters actually taste good? Are there any? Just watch Dungeon Meshi and you'll know. I should, honestly, so I actually really need to finish Dungeon Meshi. The problem is literally right before I started stream, I started catching up on Dr. Stone. Because I was in the middle of Season 3 before I stopped. And the final season is airing, so I definitely need to catch up and finish it. Then what, that giant bark boar was charging right at you? What'd you do? It's not just a giant bark boar. It has a proper name. It's the spirit of, right, the spirit of brutality. Insane? What's insane? Well, the spirit of brutality realized Boss was calling the shots and went berserk. It ripped a massive boulder out of the ground and hurled it straight at us. Wow. Oh no, did it squash Boss? Yeah, look. Don't worry, Fuyuka stepped in with a solid right hook, bam, that rock shattered to dust. Then she followed up with a left hook and sent the spirit of brutality flying into the sky. No, please, you're making it sound way more dramatic than it actually was. It's true, she's dressed like that too, so she doesn't look like she could punch that hard. You better punch me in the balls with that. Fuyuka, can you show us? Please show us the hook. It's probably really fucking dangerous. Yeah, do it. Look at this. Look at the spirit of brutality, and I'll use this apple for its nose. Hey now, don't waste food. Then you make applesauce later. Why don't you play with me instead? I've got something really fun play. Oh, I thought thought she was gonna be the punching target with the way she said that. Oh yeah? Is it cooler than fighting a giant monster? That's pretty hard. That's pretty hard to be fair. Absolutely, I've curated a selection of math problems perfectly tailored for your age group. I've tested them myself. They're incredibly practical. You love them. So you know what's really fucking sad is that I probably find that more fun. I like math. Okay, so it depends. Oh. You know what she could do? You know, I just thought of something genius. Oh my god. Imagine this. If I solve every math problem correctly, I get to touch her boobs. I get to touch her booba. That would be the most locked in I could possibly ever be. Because I like math, so I'm good at math. So, imagine that. I always wonder how those gloves are annoying to wear for you, because once they probably are, that's why she's not wearing them now. But in combat, I mean, to be fair, like, most combat clothing seems annoying to wear. But yeah. One could only imagine. Because she'd be the type of person that would offer that, like, right? She'd be like, oh, yes, pass this test and you can do whatever you want to me. Like, imagine that. That's the way. I mean, non-combat gloves. Oh, her normal ones? Wait, is she wearing gloves right now? Let me see. Maybe next time she's on screen. Or is she not wearing them in this alt? Absolutely. Oh, yeah. The hooks were cooler. Damn. What she's wearing right now? Okay, I'll take a look at them when we go back. When she comes back. Yeah, fists are way better. Yeah, fist me. Fuck, we're not going back. Oh, actually, no, we are. That was a weird transition. But a nostalgic sight. There's nothing quite like seeing everyone together, getting along so warmly. Yeah, everyone's been on edge lately. What a relief to finally see them relax. I love how they're not showing Fuyuka at all. I just realized how weirdly she's... Oh, that's her ear! Oh my god, that freaked me the hell out. I was like, did they AI art this? No, that's her ear right here. I never noticed that. I never paid attention to her fucking hand right here. Okay, that freaked me out. I was like, there's 5 fingers and a thumb? Hold on. Thank you all. I'm always so much these days. It's been a long time since I've heard Nia and Isla laugh like that. Don't mention it. Noya and the others said playing with the kids brings back happy memories of the orphanage. They're having a blast too. Now that looks so cursed. Exactly. Like, it looks like a finger, but it's an ear. Speaking of which, I haven't seen your parents. Are they out? Should we make extra for lunch? They're fucking dead. Oh, never mind. No need. They are in a fillet right now. They're working far, far to the south. At the United Harvest Lushwood Jungle Branch. Okay. The Lushwood Jungle Branch? Isn't that on the southern edge of the Empire? With... Oh man, lore. They live in an empire? But with kids at home, why do they have to work so far away? Money. Well, 4 years ago, there was a major incident at the Fillet Branch. Former R&D Director Joseph's predecessor, was arrested for leaking secrets to witches and embezzling funds. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did they mean for that? They meant for that to set up like this. Wait. That gave me chills. Are you saying what as in you don't get it, or as in like you understand the gravity of why this is bad? You don't get it? So, the former R&D director was arrested for leaking secrets to witches. Mystique is a witch. Witches in this lore, as far as I can tell, are basically journalists. So it's essentially the leaked secrets of the journalists, right? And maybe it is intentional, maybe it's not. That probably doesn't matter. The very fact is that she is doing the exact same thing that this guy was arrested for right now. So she's fucked if she reveals all of this, because she'll get arrested. And She has 2 little sisters to care for. Yeah. Cinema. It actually is pretty good. I kind of made the connection really fast, but man. My parents were in R&D back then, and they were found partially responsible for what happened. Yep. Mystique probably made this connection too right now, so... Oh no. Luckily, the compliance inspector in charge was a stickler for protocol. She ruled that my parents were merely implicated, so instead of being exiled like the former director, they were just transferred to the Lushwood Jungle Branch. That's the skeleton Uniharvest calls it. Wow. After they left, their pay was cut drastically. I was still in school. We fell on hard times almost overnight. Yeah. Mystique's not taking this. She's definitely fighting some inner demons right now. But that anonymous compliance inspector saved us. Cited a regulation about employee welfare and got the company grant us a subsidy. Okay. Damn, that's gay. Wait, what are you talking about? Later, when Tawny Nightingale launched, we started getting weekly shipments. It was enough to keep us fed. Okay. True. Shh. Oh, hey, Subaru. To me, Tawny Nightingale tastes better than anything else in the world. Okay. Oh, I see. It's because you were poor. I see. The rules are what got you through. No wonder you were really against us breaking protocol or looking for loopholes during the investigation. It might sound dramatic, but without those rules, I wouldn't be here today. If everyone ignored the rules like that director or those witches, imagine the chaos. Imagine how many people would suffer. I don't know the details, but it's not like the witches are totally lawless. They have their own code, don't they? Maybe, but to me, they're just selfish people who only care about themselves. I hate witches. Oh man. Yeah, I guess they aren't exactly winning any popularity contest. The best part is you can replace witches with journalists, and it makes perfect sense. And she's spitting, and she needs. Hold on. There we go. This is needed. Yeah, fuck journalists. There we go. Oh, Mystique. Oh, is she pouring the tea? What did I do? The soup's boiling over. Oh. Oh, why didn't you tell me sooner? Oh, she sussed. Okay. That was a weird interaction right there. Oh, yeah, we come back and tell us more stories next time. Yeah. If your sister's not unemployed by then after getting fired for all the leaks Mystique's about to put out. I want to hear about your adventure on the waterway. You got it. Besides, Mina's an amazing cook. I'm hoping to learn a few local dishes for her while I'm here. Mina, how long till we hear back on that report? Since the big shots are all over this, maybe as soon as tomorrow. A week tops. Until then, mind sticking around Uniharvest a little longer? Sure, marketing's actually been pretty interesting. Love the mascot suit. I've learned a ton on R&D. Once this job is done, maybe I can finally be of some real help to everyone. Alright then, see you tomorrow. See ya. Yeah, she's thinking hard about that. Okay, we're 1.8 million off to clear before I burn the ticket. But that's a lot. Alright, which homework are you doing? Are you doing the 58? Are you doing the 62? Or are you doing like a 40 or something? Something wrong, Mystique? Mina's worth staying? She doesn't know you're a witch. It wasn't personal. She probably should know. Actually, no. You know, I don't know what you should do, to be fair. Sharp Eyes, that's the great boss for you. RS Rainstorm? Oh. That one wasn't that bad. Are you using UE60? Oshino? Are you borrowing, I assume? Because to be fair, that shouldn't be that moldy. The RS Rainstorm one. Honestly, I need to do it real quick. Maybe I won't. I'll probably use a less moldy one. Like the one that Bora sent out. Just to clear. Because I'm not trying to upscore right now. I can only upscore by like a few frames. That's a great box for you. Being hated is part of the gig, for which I'm not going to get depressed over a couple stray comments. For our UE60 Bosch, are you lacking somewhere else? It doesn't seem like that it should be that moldy for you. But seeing Mina and her sister sticking together like that, even though I don't know who that witch from the past really was, it feels like it still makes me feel a little guilty. Redo and Bora, you knew Kayako. Oh, why? Only 3-star? If that's the case, then that makes sense. I guess I'm unlucky. Maybe. I was actually pretty damn lucky doing the even harder one yesterday, though. Was it yesterday? I guess it technically was for me, but... Boss, what takes priority? Following the rules or uncovering the truth? Honestly, uncovering the truth. But it depends. If you can do both, then do both. It's a 3-star kayak, that's why. That makes sense, yeah. And then I wouldn't use that one, then. Just use whatever works. Rules are meant to be broken. Why can't we have both? This is the obvious answer, in my opinion. Because obviously, like, fuck the rules, but, you know... Like, only fuck the rules if they get in the way. But if they don't get in the way, then don't get in the way. Damn, I forgot she looks so fucking hot in this. Surely there's a way to follow the rules and still get the truth. In theory. But it's like a claw machine. Does feeding it coins guarantee you a prize? Technically no, but the more coins you feed it, the more likely you get to get the prize. It's about how many coins you're willing to risk. And also the skill of you using the machine. So, it depends. You kind of have to think about that first before you set off and to do stuff. I don't pick chaotic during the story. You don't? I've picked a few. I'm very variant. I'm like very even throughout all of them, mostly. I don't know which ones I pick the most. Probably intuition, honestly. But it depends. I go more about the choice rather than the thing it represents. So I'll show you my little wheel after, but it's pretty evened out. There, but yeah, I already read that. Obviously not. Exactly. So when the claw fails, you face a choice: keep feeding it coins or break the machine open. That's true. I see. Well, you can use the third option of ask an attendant to move the thing closer so it takes less. Would anyone actually break it open? Probably not. Maybe not after 20 losses, but 200? Your mindset might change. Fair point. I'd at least suspect the claw was rigged. Just stop using it. Anyway, that's my take. Forget the philosophy of rules. Let's focus on the commission. You're right, boss. A witch shouldn't get tripped up by the small stuff. I'm after the truth. Time to get back to work. So, boss, what do you think will come of Mina's report? I bet nothing. Interesting. Great minds think alike. The Golden Nightingale issue spans 9 greenhouses. That's not a job for a small fry. Out of everyone we've met, only 2 have the muscle to pull that off. Director Joseph from R&D, our helpful friend. And, Firenz? Yeah. And Firenz, the one running production. They're the only ones with the rank to cover up a mess this big. Unless it's someone you don't know. 1 week later, okay. Wee. Oh yeah, I never looked at the glove. I forgot to look at the glove earlier. Wait, no, she actually hasn't appeared on screen since you mentioned the gloves earlier. Hold on. So, I do find these gloves a little annoying because they're so fucking short. I don't understand that. Like, if it doesn't go to your wrists, it seems like annoying as hell. But other than that, I mean, they don't seem uncomfortable. She appeared once. Did I just forget? Okay. Maybe I did forget that, but I remember now. That's what counts. Noya, the cake looks perfect. Experiment successful. You're right, Noya. Your cake does look perfect. Wait, not you're right, Noya. You're right, Fuyuka. That's what I meant. Yeah, using wind magic to boost the baking temp actually works. Make a note for the report. The cake indeed does look perfect, yes. Been a week, still no word from that report Mina set up. Mina mentioned this morning that the directors are in a meeting. We should hear something soon. Will. Ooh. See, you said would and will, but I has. Oh, another week? Okay. Wait, this is taking so long. Kitty cat rolling, tumbling, playing. Stretch your body up and away. Yeah. Do another easy day. Hey, Sapphire. Production looks pretty empty. Can we actually handle 99 greenhouses on our own? Manageable. The mandrake ridding grass guards most of the houses. We just need to make the rounds once a week to keep them in line. I pulling for friends? I already did. I had to spark for her though, so I spent a ton. But I have her now, yeah. Once a week, huh? And the only reason I pulled for her, I don't actually like her design too much, but I love her voice actress, Chiwa Saito, a lot. Psst, boss over here. 2 weeks ago, and Mina's report has sunk without a trace. It's clearly a dead end. Is she still telling us to wait? We must have a plan. Well, I haven't really found her plans that great so far, so... best to set up your plans, but not act them out yet, just set them up. Besides, sitting tight isn't all that bad. Remember the anonymous source who tipped you off when we first joined? Ooh, greater than 1 viewer? Hell yeah. Well, now it's 2 viewers, sir. Civ 6 ironically had more views without me. Yeah. Stella sloppa moment. To be fair, the last Stella sloppa stream had a lot more views. I don't know. Unlucky timing, I guess. I don't know. I just feel forced to play Blue Archive all the time. Not that I don't want to. It's just, if I were to stream Paradzilla right now, it'd be the most boring thing because I'd be like, guys, let's upscore 2 frames. This is why I wish the Luna was a little easier. Hard to forget, I still haven't managed to track them down. I guess I could have, like, attempted Luna and, like, theory crafted Luna without, actually doing it. That'd be kind of dumb, though. No reward structure. After doing more Pedodo, I kind of wish you suffered more. What? Didn't you say? No, it was Bora that said he was going to upscore me. Or was it you? You got lucky? I did get lucky. No, I even said that immediately. I got... Because I was actually... The damage wasn't doing that well on that run. But I got such a big-ass high stab crit at the end that I was like, oh, wait, that cleared? Okay. But I'm a little mad that I was a few frames off. Since we're still here, they're probably getting restless too. I bet they'll make a move soon. It was insane. Look, it was. I agree. Another week? What the fuck? It's been going on for like a month. Oh no. I already upscored Bora at least? Well, that's not hard. Goo 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 ga. Here you are. I love how that's translated. You're just the cutest. I'll definitely be back. Hold on, I'm gonna slander you real quick. Whoops. I love how when you all tab in this game, it freaks the fuck out. Alright, there we go. Googa, googa. Amber, shift change. Iris, what are you doing here? Nyx is off today. I wonder why. I finished my spreadsheets earlier, so I'm covering the probo shift for her. Off again? Why does Nyx take every Friday off? She's always late on Thursdays too. It's called being a based worker. You know, the reason you take Friday off every week is because you have a 3-day weekend. Your boss find anything new? Nothing concrete. We've heard that Radiant Grass usually only needs a weekly tuning. She found that... Wait, if someone sneaks in after the official maintenance, tweaks the settings, then resets them right after the next check, they could do whatever they want, unnoticed. Oh. We need to tell the others now. Okay. Oh, stop! We can't just barge into a production department greenhouse without authorization. What about... Nah. Thanks with Stella, sloppa, Shiroko inside the suit. Yeah. She is their Shiroko. Oh my god. Wait. Iris is their Ayane. Noya is their Nonomi. They don't have a Hoshino? Who's the Hoshino? That's why this game's ass. I mean, listen, I've been digging those 9 suspicious greenhouses. Production services them on Fridays during the day. If anyone wanted to use magic to speed up growth, Friday night is the perfect window. They don't have Hoshino because they are cowards based. I heard you. They tamper with the grass, then reset them to cover their tracks. I get it, but evidence obtained illegally is useless. No. Heads up, someone's coming. Ooh, sassy. Night Harvest mercenaries? Oh, why are they guarding a greenhouse? See, Mina? We aren't the only ones bending the rules. Pretty sure our mercenaries aren't part of standard gardening protocol. That's... No, it wasn't me. I didn't shoot. I love how they look at her and be like... Hey, who goes there? Master, we've been spotted. Guess there's no way out but through. Pumpka and Lanterna is showtime. Oh, she has little thingies. I never knew that. I never used her. I have her though, but I've never used her. Looks like next is a fight. Ooh, it's a fight. Do we do the fight? I'm gonna do the fight and then be done, okay? I didn't know this was a fight here. Let's do the fight. Because I low-key want to play as Mystique. Hey, do we get to play as Mystique? She's a support. Okay, Fuyuka is at least fun to play. Fuyuka is at least fun to play. Alright, I'm gonna fucking punch him. You're welcome. God, it should have been me. Oh, hi, Mystique. The hell is her voice? Look at all these lucky guys getting beaten by Fuyuka. Oh, down the stairs. You're welcome. You're welcome. Iris, why are you like this? Damn. Eat this guy in particular. Wow. Oh god. Average Yuka fanfic be like. It should have been me. Alright. I kinda wish that was me. I know what you mean. Yeah. Alright. That's enough sloppa. I'm gonna show, wait, hold on. Let me show Subaru my, yeah, I got feed-ins. Look at her. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I don't, I was actually about to level her up right now, but I realized I'm out of, I only have one of these, so I can't even get her unlock thing yet. We're gonna sit down on your face. True, true, true. But I have her now. I haven't used her at all yet. She's still low level. I don't have enough resources. Also, her disc. I don't think so, actually. Let me check. I think I pulled for it again today, but I don't think I got it. I could be wrong, though. I got this one, though. Right now. Oh, no. Is this her disc? This is her disc, right? Okay, I do have it, then. Oh, I don't know why I pulled for it, then. I don't remember getting it. Oh. Oh, never mind. This is from the event. I'm dumb. Okay, yeah, I do have her disc. I forgot. This was farmable through the event. Speaking of... Okay, none of these until later, I guess. Yeah, I already spent everything here. Yeah. Chiwasaito, my beloved. Sanjugahara. And Wakamo. Alright. That do be it though. Tomorrow, what do we do? Maybe the rest of it? Maybe, yeah, honestly, that would make the most sense. The rest of it tomorrow, and then the day after, who the fuck knows? Maybe it's Peroro. We'll see how the Peroro rankings go by then. I need to do Peroro right now. Yep, glory to Ibukum, everyone. Yeah, Peroro the day after tomorrow. Glory to Ibukum. Alright. Minecraft gaming? Yes, exactly. Oh, wait, we could do... No, we won't do Minecraft. I may do Minecraft again when we have more people that would willingly join the server. But, honestly, I just thought about something. Maybe in the future we'll... Sooner in the future, we may do Terraria if you want to do that. Because that we can handle with a lot less people. I'll have to figure things out first for that, though. I think I came up with an idea at work one time, so I'll look into that within my own brain. Okay. Gordy, become...